Now, Sally, you're the one, I think, to tell Tracy that I did make this one video that I wanted to just express to her how she had a chance to have real love in her life, the thing that she really wanted the most. And the thing that she is Therese Ann Taylor. She is this apparel designer that she was robbed of being. We did it for a good 3 years. We were trudging through, and we got movie stars to be our fans of our sweaters. I was developing a whole philosophy about our business based on who I met in the world that we were in, the fine art craft world. You know, we were in all the best shows. She was going up to the top, I'm telling you, Sally. Pam Lobker and Brie Otto, because they were so jealous of Tracy's body, and maybe just us as a couple or something. I don't know what it was, Sally, but they stole everything from Tracy. So we would have had Therese Ann Taylor. I'm sure we would have had a place like with llamas and a ranch and, you know, that kind of thing. We would have fulfilled that contract that I had in my head for becoming like a Sam Maloof, because I would have created an institution around Therese Ann Taylor and crafting in America and what that stood for, and the fine, the artisanship that went into her sweaters and the materials, and, you know, sourced from, you know, natural materials sourced from around the world. And we were learning about wool and things like that. So that whole Therese Ann Taylor thing was lost. But here are the signs. You know, my grandfather always gave me signs that let me know if I was on the right track. And of course, I'm on the right track trying to get my justice with Teva Sandal, but I'm out of my mind now, Sally, because it's 9 years and I've gotten nowhere. And so let me just finish up with the signs, Sally. So these were the signs that Tracy ignored and should never have ignored. We were in Idlewild once in bed, and she was visited by a spirit. It was the spirit of our son saying, "I'm going to come back to you." That was her first sign. She can verify this with you. When Desperado died, she and I both had what I consider the best sign in the world that anyone has ever had, not about God or anything like that, but that we're not alone. Because there's not a chance in the world that we could have ended up at the Foothill Veterinary Clinic at exactly the same time that Desperado played on the most popular FM radio in Los Angeles at the exact moment that Desperado died. And I happened to see a mist. Her spirit, I guessed. It was a mist. All I can tell you is it looked like a mist rising from her. And then Desperado played twice on the radio. After the first song, Olivia Newton's John, You Got to Believe We Are Magic, which I'd never heard that song before, but it completely caught my attention because of the lyrics. And of course, it's a very dramatic sounding song, but that's the reason it caught my attention. And that to me was fulfilling. That it was a song about there being a spirit that looks after you like Desperado looked after Tracy and I, and especially when she got pregnant. After we watched It's a Gift, nobody could ever figure out why W.C. Fields insisted on calling that movie It's a Gift. I'm telling you, he called it It's a Gift because of our son. Son was born. It was planned because he was fully a month late according to whatever. And so we were his labor was going to be induced and we were going to have a child. All right, so that was a fait accompli. When we were we worked all day Sunday at QAD, all day Sunday at QAD to make up for the fact that we were going to have a baby. And anyway, in the morning we got up early, we're backing the car out of the driveway, asked Tracy, There, on our 2 pine trees, the biggest, tallest part of our property, sat just like angels on the top of a Christmas tree. 1 stork, giant stork, white. Other tree, another giant stork. I guess they travel in pairs. They were there all day long, Sally, bringing our son into the world. Sally, that was the biggest sign that Tracy ignored. You know that I caught when our son was about 8 years old. I found it out that she had been having him walk home from school by himself, weighted down with a heavy backpack between 2 off-ramps of the 101 freeway. He could have been snatched so easily. That whole stretch, there wasn't one human being. That fool of a woman, Sally. But Sally, your friend Tracy, she truly lost us everything, and there's some weirdness about it, and it does have to do with her childhood and the fact that I am positive, because of the story she told me about her days in Alaska, that she was somehow ensnared in that MK Ultra, those weird Nazi psychologists, that came over on that huge flotilla of Nazis that just dotted the landscape of North and Central and South America. Here they all are, and now they're running our government, Sally. Talk to your friend, if she is your friend. Are you the same way as she, or are you what are you, Sally? Are you a good friend to Tracy? Do you help try to steer her in the right direction? Boy, is she confused, because we have a son, and her husband, John Dordan, is backstabber supreme of her father, Gene Crimmy. He's holding the secret, Sally. I didn't tell them that I knew that the Lockers had swindled Evan Bishop. They swindled Evan Bishop out of billions, possibly. Whatever half the value of QAD is, and it's a lot of money, Sally. They swindled him out of it. This is the whole thing. That's why John and Tracy joined the Lockers. That's why she quit QAD right after I made my demands. Nobody knew except for possibly Evan. I don't know what he was thinking. He quit, I think. I think he's split. It's all terribly, terribly criminal. I'm exactly like I seem, Sally. Completely broken by the dishonesty of you white people, you human beings. Listen to me, though, Sally. All of the white women listen to me, women of the rest of you have. This same world I